Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the complex world of corporate filings and maybe find some hidden gems that the suits don't want you to see. Today we're diving into Professional Diversity Network Incorporated's latest update to see what is really going on behind the scenes. Alright, let's cut to the chase. This report is all about a recent deal, specifically a securities purchase agreement and what that means for the company. Think of it like this, the company needed some cash and they found a buyer who was willing to purchase their stock. So what's new here on the 30th of October 2025? Professional Diversity Network Incorporated, or PDN Incorporated as we'll call them, signed a special agreement, a side letter, with an investor named Streeterville Capital LLC. This side letter is an adjustment to a previous deal they made back in September 2025. This whole agreement revolves around PDN Incorporated selling shares of its common stock to Streeterville Capital for up to $20 million over 2 years. It is a way for the company to get money up front when it needs it from this investor. Now, the exciting part of this side letter is that it unlocks $1 million for PDN Incorporated. This money is coming from a special account set up as part of the original deal. But, like most things in the business world, there are some conditions. PDN Incorporated first had to pull back an old registration statement about selling these stocks and file a new one. This new filing is to register shares tied to an initial purchase, worth about $8.6 million, and from that they can sell up to $3.25 million in common stock. They also need to file another new registration statement within 20 days to cover at least 8.25 million more shares. So as we're looking at this report, PDN Incorporated is also filing that prospectus supplement with the SEC. This is all about making sure the sale of these stocks is legal and transparent. They've also included some legal opinions from a firm called Loeb and Loeb LLP. This is pretty standard for these types of deals, and likely assures both parties that everything is on the up and up from a legal standpoint. And of course, the main document they are highlighting here is the side letter itself. The agreement dated the 30th of October 2025 between PDN Incorporated and Streeterville Capital. This is the heart of the update. Looking at the company's listing on the NASDAQ, their common stock trades under the ticker symbol IPDN. This tells us that PDN Incorporated is a publicly traded company and these stock movements are of interest to investors. Now, let's think about what this all means. PDN Incorporated is essentially working with Streeterville Capital to get money in the door. They are adjusting their strategy for how they will sell their stock to raise capital. The fact that they are filing new registration statements and a prospectus supplement shows they are actively trying to meet regulatory requirements to facilitate these stock sales. What are the risks here? The company is relying on this agreement for funding. If PDN Incorporated cannot meet the conditions of the side letter, or if market conditions change unexpectedly, the planned stock sales might not go through as smoothly, potentially impacting their financial health and ability to operate. The need to continuously file new registration statements could suggest a strategy that is trying to adapt to changing market needs or investor demands. On the flip side, getting that $1 million released is a positive step. It shows that the investor is still participating in the agreement and that progress is being made. If PDN Incorporated can successfully navigate the registration process and sell its shares as planned, it could provide the necessary funds to fuel its growth or cover operational costs. The total potential of $20 million is significant, and accessing even a portion of that could make a real difference for the company. Ultimately, this filing is about managing finances and capital raising. PDN Incorporated is taking steps to ensure it has the liquidity it needs. The success of this agreement will likely depend on their ability to fulfill the legal and regulatory requirements and on the demand for their stock in the market. It's a constant balancing act for companies to raise funds while staying compliant and attractive to investors. Alright, that is our breakdown of PDN Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think this strategy will pay off? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.